Alrighty. In a board game, a certain number of points is awarded to a player upon rolling a six-sided die labeled 1 to 6. According to the function f of x equals 2x plus 3, where x is the value rolled on the die, find and interpret the given function values and determine an appropriate domain for the function. So before you can answer the question, you have to know, what is my domain? It's another way of saying, what am I allowed to input here? If x is the value rolled on the die, the only options are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Those are the only choices that we have. And apparently the number of points that you are going to get is double whatever you rolled plus, plus 3. So if I had rolled a 2, I double that, which is 4, and then add 3, which is 7, meaning that when a 2 is rolled, the player is awarded 7 points. This interpretation makes sense. All of it seems fine and dandy. Next option is if you had a 5.5. Doubling a 5.5 would give me an 11, and then plus 3 would give me 11, 12, 13, 14. And that would mean that if a 5.5 is rolled on the die, then 14 points would be awarded to the player. This doesn't make sense because 5.5 isn't a thing that we can roll. So we move on to the next one. Let's say I rolled a 9. I would double the 9, giving me 18, plus 3 more would give me 21, meaning that if I rolled a 9, that me or that player would get 21 points. Does it make sense? It does not make sense because this was not a fancy weirdo die. It was just a regular old 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 die. There is no 9. We will not be rolling a 9. So based off of this information and the numbers that I was forced to try and interpret their reasonableness, based upon that, I would say that this is a discrete situation, meaning I can plug in a 1, I can plug in a 2, but I cannot plug in anything in between. I wouldn't be able to connect those dots. So the dots would stay disconnected. It is discrete, and that means I am going to be selecting from these lovely answer choices the bottom 4. The discrete ones are at the bottom. Remember that integers includes basically all the numbers you're used to seeing labeled on a number line, and those include negatives. So I would not select the integers. Whole numbers, notice the dot, 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 meaning it's going past 6. Also notice the 0. The 0 and anything past 6 are not options here. So positive integers, while 1, 2, and 3 are fine, if you go past 6, it's no longer fine. So I'm going to need to pick integers within a very specific range. Notice the less than or equal to is there because it is allowed to be these values. So the lowest value that x could take on is a 1, and the highest value it can take on is a 6. So that means that 1 is less than or equal to the value that you roll, or that is less than, 1 is less than or equal to x, which is less than or equal to 6. Essentially, x is between 1 and 6, and it is an integer, and then we'll submit our answer, and we got it correct.